Man, with this tripod, the Messiest Desk and Diecast is revealed. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'd like to kind of go over. Well, you see a few cars here. So, what I am sending out, what I did today in League, or how I did today in League, and finishing up on a couple builds. And so we'll start off, we'll start off up front here. So 86 Thunderbird. This one's going to Pro Stock, the Pro Stock Shootout out at Hot Nuts. So I think this one wound up being pretty much on target. Let's see, what did that one wind up being? 70. Let's rip out the scale here. This is the support vehicle, so it's sunrise and sunset as the themes here. Let's just move these a little bit and get to the messy scale in Diecast. Can't really see it too well. Ah, you can. Neat. $70.92 on my scale, so that one looks like it's within 1 gram tolerance. So looks like we're on target there. Tested on my track, it was pretty all right. What does that say there? 3120. What's crazy is that one was, before I relubed it, that one was beaten up on all my cars with it being, tucked in. But yeah, sunrise and sunset. These will be getting sent off along with some signage to Craigster here pretty soon. Probably by tomorrow. I'll probably get the pirate ship set up today. As I promised, this one's going to be the support vehicle for this, but so I can't get a good angle down. That will end up being the build for the truck takeover. Look at that color. Goodness. Look at that. I'm wildly impressed with these pearl inks, man. It's just, I don't know, man. Something about it just makes them really pop. This one I need to finish up. I'll probably do something real quick. I was thinking, since this one's kind of like midnight or dark. Man, that looks good. Man, that looks good. Kind of going with like maybe see if I get a darker blue going, but I don't know if you've seen Craigster's work lately, or at least his for the stock shootout. Man, it looks good. So let's get to this guy back here. I need to get this one lubed up and ready to go. This one is going to the Gravity Chaos Rallycross. The window's not legal yet, but we're getting that worked on. But as you can see, the little driver in there. Kind of see my weight, but I think that one wound up being dead on target too. I need to double check that because I know I can remove some if needed. I think it might be a little over. I think it might be a little over. I think it's 55. But not a big deal. I definitely have some weight that I can remove. And since I still have some work to do, not a huge deal. All right. So league today. We have a weekly, we have a 2-week on, 1 week off league that we do here locally. ICT DRL. And there's my little tungsten beads. So what we got in today, we redid this guy, or at least I changed the axles and relubed them and whatever. So kind of got a little rework, but it was quick today, man. This is a stock paint job. I just did the wheel swap, and it's a regular regular chassis. But it was quick today, guys. Real quick. That was that one's it's an M3, but I can't remember. It's a 2011 casting. It looks like, or 2011, 2012ish. But that's the M3. I think it's a uh I can't remember which year that is, but I love the square bodies. Then my Audi got a surprising win today, or got a surprising in to what we got into the semifinals. This one's been around a while. This one's just an Audi. I think it's a Quattro. No, it's a it's a S4, right? Yeah, this is just an Audi S4 Quattro. This is the premium that we did the wheel swap on, and my method was pretty good. I just stacked a bunch of those small, not lead weights. Well, they're lead weights, but they're drape weights, and stacked them in and got some lead sheeting, and kind of see it in there. Probably should darken up those windows. This one got in by a fluke. Needed 16 cars. And this one's one of my first. This is a premium chassis RX-7 FD3S. One of my favorite cars. Get to know me a little better. I'm the Sprinter guy. So, big fan of the anime Initial D. And this one, while it's in yellow in the anime, the it's still there. And this guy got us a 4th place. I know it's not gold, silver, bronze, but I did get on our 4th place podium today with the BMW M3. We had a really hard. I was just outclassed in that last race. Every car was just real good. There was 2 unobtainiums, of course, as per our league usual lately, but we've come to like a gentleman's agreement that those are going to come out, I believe. And I think it's probably for the better, honestly. They're just really good cars in racing, especially open track, and especially if they get any kind of race off. So they're just super good cars. And yeah, it's kind of like the lethal diesels too. We had a similar thing when I first started. The lethal diesels were just too good. They're just right shape, right time. And it's no big deal for those guys to take off. What do I have in the works? So these, we'll kind of go into some thoughts of 2024 that I had. I know this is going to be kind of a rambling video, but so I had a whole video planned for like best and worst of 24, but while I'm here, because I'm just taking them, doing some desk cleanup here, hopefully today. If not, then I'll be doing it over time, because I'll be headed back to school tomorrow. We will. I'll be talking about these guys, but yeah. So I head back to school tomorrow. So we're cleaning up my desk as the week moves on. You kind of see it's like a project over that way. These guys. There's just a bunch of stuff. My desk is always a mess. I don't know how I work here. But these two, probably the coolest, worst castings that I put together this year. So these are the Mach E 1400 racers. I have a bunch of the treasure hunts of them, but these guys are just hard to build for speedway open racing. The front lip, you got to really do some work, and I think you just got to completely take this off. And I, for the life of me, I didn't want to like wreck the whole thing, but maybe someday I'll probably keep them around because I love the casting. Probably need to do some precision grinding and come back to it because it looks really cool. And with the right setup, I think you could have a good car. Because I do have one that's got me on the podium over the last couple months. We'll be making another driver for the GCRC here pretty soon. Actually, probably right after I get out of this video, to be honest with you. Looking at it right now, I just got to pull it apart and get the dims. Don't want to give that one away because that one's not my car. What else do we have going on? What else do I have in my immediate vicinity in my desk? Pulled this out. Pulled these out. Yeah. I really hope that at some point that I can get back on the podium. I would have shown the... I probably showed it already. I think I showed you guys my GT car. I just got to get that sent out, and I'll probably get that set up here in a bit too to get out the tiny track cars so that one's not late. Well, thanks for stopping in. We don't have many subs yet, but I do enjoy chatting with you guys. We'll see you on the flip side. Oh, yeah, thanks for the hot tip on that tripod there, Bill. That was took you a minute to get it set up, but I think if I can keep this shape, I think the camera angle is still a little bit off. I wish I could get it closer to my desk, but we'll work on it. Maybe you know, I think this will be a bit better. We'll have one more thing. I'll have a video on some how to do alcohol inks, because I know that that's kind of an expense for me, and to make them is actually not incredibly expensive. But you know, I've gone through almost a whole bottle of that. You can see the mess, but I've got like 5 jars of pretty good use alcohol ink. One of them is almost full. I hope it's, you know, usable as black, because it seems it goes purple or blue. But yeah, take care, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.